AEW Dynamite recommencing and Rampage recommencing December 5th. Firstly, could you like, subscribe, and leave a comment? All you got to do is you look down the page, down the screen, there's a subscribe button. If you could press the subscribe button and support my channel, that would be so kind of you, because right now I'm actually ill with real man flu. I don't feel good. I've got 3 layers on, 4 layers on, 5 layers on. My eyes are hurting me, my head's hurting me, but I'm still here bringing you AEW review, Rampage and Dynamite. So we're back to Rampage, as you've seen it before previously on my other reviews. We get Rampage from the last week, we don't get it this week. So last week was Darby Allin starting with versus Colt Carter. Really good match, but come on now, you ain't beating Darby Allin. Darby Allin wins that. And then Keith Lee gets challenged in the back, gets called out of Final Battle, ROH. But he needs a tag team partner, and Swerve turns up. So Keith is like, can I even trust you, Swerve? So we'll see. And then we had Acclaimed stated they wanted a match against the best wrestling team in AEW, which is FTR. Then the Guns come out saying, oh, are you talking about the best wrestling team? That's the Guns. But they said, no, it's not us, boys. And then Jeff Jarrett comes out with Sing and Lethal saying they're the best. And then Billy Gunn calls out FTR for a match on Dynamite, which is what I'm going to cover as well. Then we had Private Party versus Jay Lethal in a really good match. In the end, Jay Lethal won. Then we had Athena versus Danny Moe. Obviously, it's a squash match, and Athena won. And then in the main event of the evening, it was QT Marshall versus Orange Cassidy. Really good match, but Orange Cassidy won in the end. I believe it was for the All Atlantic AEW Championship. Kid Sabian was there. I believe his name Kid Sabian. I think it's Kid Sabian anyway. But he interfered, and there was a massive brawl. And then right at the end, the House of Black turn up and clear house. So that's my view of Dynamite quickly for you. If you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment, that'd be so nice of you. We're on to Rampage. Rampage states for the Battle Royal, featuring some guys. These are not all of the guys, but these are some guys. Ricky Starks, Jungle Boy, Cassidy, Ethan Page, Dustin Rhodes, Butch, Brian Cage, Lee Moriarty, Matt Hardy, just to name a few. Really good match here, but in the end, Ricky Starks wins. And then basically MJF comes out, because obviously they're going to face off at Winter is Coming, which is next week, or this week coming. MJF calls out Bryan Danielson for not being at AEW. I have no idea what's going on there. I don't know if it's a Stone Cold situation where he didn't turn up. I don't know what happened there, but he called out Bryan Danielson anyway. Basically says that Ricky Starks is trying to be like The Rock, but he calls him a pebble. He's nothing like The Rock. Ricky Starks fires back and calls him Maxi Pad. The crowd start calling him Maxi Pad. And he basically just dresses down MJF. He rips him apart. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. This is probably one of the first times besides CM Punk, which I don't know where he is, but has sort of dressed down MJF, and MJF has sort of lost on the mic. I think he lost here on the mic for sure. Then that turned into a brawl basically, and MJF and Starks are brawling, and Starks hit him with a spear. Moxie's in the back calling out Hangman, and JAS said he's back to kick ass. He doesn't take no time off. He's the toughest, he's the roughest, he bleeds, he sweats, he's hardcore, and he's coming for everything. And then we had Darby versus Joe for the TNT Championship. Darby said he's not leaving there conscious, but if he's going to be unconscious, he's going to be unconscious with the TNT Championship. But it was a really good match, if you go and see it. The best match, I'm afraid, was the end, in which Joe won. Darby went for the coffin drop, and then Joe he counted it into tequila clutch, and ended the match. That was an awesome counter. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. So Joe wins, and then he's called out by Wardlow, and Wardlow obviously thinks it's Wardlow's world, and he wants his TNT Championship back. So let's see what happens there. Then we had BCC versus JS in a tag team match. Really good match, but in the end, Claudio wins. And then after the match, there's a video of William Regal basically saying being asked why he turned on Jon Moxley. His answer was basically he had nothing else to teach BCC, and he just wanted to teach him, always be one step ahead, kid. Watch your back. That's basically what it was. Then it was Jamie Hayter basically said she's going to be a fighting champion. Jamie Hayter is also from Britain, like myself, a British citizen. So let's go, Jamie Hayter. I'm all on. Let's go, Jamie Hayter. Let's go all day. Then we had a match, Sky Blue in Madison and Hogan versus Jade, Leia, and basically the baddies. Really good match, but come on now, 43-0, Jade Cargill wins. No one's stopping Jade Cargill. Then in the main event of the evening, excuse me, I had to burp there. Like I said, I am not well. I'm suffering from man flu. If you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment on my channel, that'd be so nice. We had FTR versus the Acclaimed in a tag team match. Really great match. Awesome match. Go and watch it. But in the end, the Acclaim won by roll-up. So go and watch that. So that's my review of AEW Dynamite this week and last week's Rampage. If you could like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. You can support me in my bad days, because right now I'm not well, but I'm still bringing you a review of AEW and Rampage. Take care. I've got about 5 layers on. I need to sleep.